Good morning. Welcome to today's Earth Reverence Healing Circle. It's the 26th of March today. Hope you're all going okay. Getting ready for the 1 Million Meditators Weekend of Love, which is coming up again, starting tomorrow, afternoon time for us here in Australia, which may be still Friday for you in America and other places in the world, but we're getting ready for it. We're getting excited. Hello, nice to see you. You're with me, Heather. It's lovely to have someone live here with me today. So, I know the world is still going kind of nuts out there. Hopefully, you're managing to ride all the waves and you're finding your own space and finding your center, your sense of groundedness. You're doing your regular meditation. You're helping coming back to your core every day. You're connecting to the earth. She's our answer. She needs us. She gives back to us. It's this whole symbiotic relationship, but a balanced and a clear and a healthy one. So keep doing that. Keep doing your things. Question things that appear to be true, that don't feel. Make sure it feels true for you. Evaluate your thought process and what's going on. We'll get through all of this, I promise. So let's get in and do the work we're here to do together, shall we? Let's send some beautiful extra love to the planet, to everybody upon it, all of us, including you. Make sure you receive as well, okay? So just use your breaths, darling people. Just come into your center, come down out of your head. The thoughts can come and go, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Just keep coming back to your intention is to be here and present and to contribute to this, okay? So using your breath, maybe closing your eyes, just coming in and feeling really present, really grounded. Send those grounding cords down through the bottom of your feet. Feel yourself connected deeply to Mother Gaia, into her crystal heart, deep in the center, and feeling her energy coming up to you. She holds us strongly and with gentleness and love. So it's good to send back to her as well. She recycles for us all of our emotions, all of our hurt, pain and trauma. And we're going to connect through the crown to source as well. We're going to allow source energy to connect to us also at this time, feeling us caught between those two powerful sources of energy, sources of love. And we're going to allow that to fill our heart space as everything else from the day, from our life, just falls away momentarily as we're allowed to focus in this space. Letting that light fill up our hearts, moving outwards from us in all directions, filling our chakra system light up, moving into alignment, into that sense of integrated functionality, a unified field of light that assists our body system. Feel a connection to all of your guidance team, those in spirit, your ancestors, your guides, your guardians, protectors, those on the earth and in the galactic realm, those of angelic and elemental origin, masters, the many that gather with us at this time. Feel them, connect to them, thank them, be grateful for their guidance and presence. And feel like further till we feel each one of us connected through time and space, present here now and present on future viewings of the recording. And in gratitude, we welcome and acknowledge you all. Bringing through many, many frequencies of light, many codes of expansion, of higher love, peace and tranquility, collaboration, many frequencies of divine feminine origin, many off-planet and ancient, forgotten, as well as new, never seen before. Many are coming through at this time. It's a privilege to channel through the ones given to me. at this time, and I offer them to the earth, to every being on the earth, every molecule within and around the planet, upon her, as we look to create greater harmony and balance on this planet, activating pathways of power in the pre-ancient grid, dissolving heaviness, coarseness, density that doesn't belong here anymore, that's too long held space. Time's passing very rapidly. We come together in moments like this to assist this process to be more swift, more gentle, less problematic, shall we say. Feel that, dear ones, passing through you, expanding through your own heart. Feel those ripples coming out from you in powerful waves. Momentum increasing as we each, through finding the peaceful space within our own heart, sharing that outwards, finding our sense of safety and balance, sharing this outwards. This all ripples from us. So important to come back day by day, moment by moment, to check in on where we're at, to feel the feelings that come up, to notice what is within us that feels uncomfortable, out of alignment, and pay attention there and bring it into a place of acceptance and greater peace. And moving through this time is the only way to get through it. And we're doing that, and we'll continue to do that. Feeling those powerful ripples, dear ones, as we activate planet's grid, anchoring in new light, creating pathways for it to share and flourish, bringing forth greater knowledge and wisdom, more harmony, balance, greater love, absolutely, more acknowledgement of what is true and right, and rising up in consciousness, which indeed is not a linear directional thing, but an outward, moving, expansive experience. And we are always weaving, dear ones, these strands of light. As we contribute, we also receive. For the work done within the nervous system of the earth is reflected and experienced through the nervous systems of the individual. And likewise, the work done on our individual level is reflected back to the earth. And so we assist each other by each doing the work. She works mightily at this time, our beloved ensouled planet. Vast teams of her own guidance and support. And each of ours, we all have our part to play in this wondrous production of life at this time. And to allow these great energies to work through you and from you. And we learn to ride the waves of this, to rest within the lulls, to endure within the peaks of emotion, of heavy energy, as we find our way through, creating and laying a new foundation for the benefit of all of us. Feel it, dear ones, allow it to find a home within your own cellular structure. Allow these energies, these frequencies of light, these very codes affect and activate dormant strands of DNA, dormant pathways waiting for correct encoding, repair to what has been damaged or closed off or blocked before. Allow all of this to occur within you, dissolving what is no longer needed, letting go of, releasing, dissolving many lifetimes and many other pathways of influence into your life here and now, and allowing these very ripples to move forward to assist and benefit you in the future time, as well as the very soon now, in future and other lifetimes, for I believe we can ripple back and forth throughout timelines, throughout realities, in many different levels. And so it is great work we undertake at this time. It's not simple or small, not any of it, because we are moving forward into a new, bigger understanding of our role here and the part we play and indeed our own power as individuals and as part of a collective whole in ways we have not understood possibly before ever, in terms of human experience. We're allowing much useful wisdom from ancient times to slowly be revealed again to us, and we'll sort through what was once useful but is no longer, acknowledge it, set it aside with thanks, and allow it to be released into pure potential energy and become part of the new that we are weaving together, giving it a new role. Sometimes we need to pick something up, examine it, blow the dust off, and we can decide, yes, this still has value, or perhaps it needs some polishing, it needs some clearing out to be of use again. And sometimes it just needs to be put aside and recycled. And the entire natural kingdom of earth assists us in this. Much work is occurring on so many levels by so many. And we each play our part. It's like the weaving of an enormous rug. One pair of hands cannot do it. But with our many hands working in concert, working collaboratively, understanding the many pieces in motion, we can create this beautiful new world, this new reality, new ways of being, of functioning, of giving and receiving love in its higher forms, knowing that all we do and give is enough, is highly valued, and indeed is vital. Understanding your worth, dear ones, as individuals and as part of a whole. These ripples that emanate from us, knowing the effect that we have on others, our ability to mindfully manage the effect that we have on others in as many moments as possible through the practice of mindfully managing our effect on ourselves and our own emotional state. The interplay, always, the reflection of others allows us to see ourselves more clearly, and the more clearly we see and understand ourselves, the more compassionate understanding we can have for others. And this, I believe, is the time we're in where this is a great point of focus and a big part of what's happening right now, and will bring us through to greater, wider, more expansive levels of understanding and ability to both give and receive. Love for the receiving is important too, because through us is the way that the love flows from us, through us, to the planet herself, to the water systems, to the air we breathe, to the microbes in the soils, the plants and animals that share the world with us, other humans, the very rocks and the buildings, the entirety of the earth we inhabit. It all comes through us, and so we must clear and cleanse our own vessel, our own intentions, and compassion, love and patience must start here, and the ability to receive, because without receiving we do not have enough to give out to others. And many depleted and despondent light workers is not what it's going to take to make this shift. Dear ones, the shift will occur inevitably. It is happening. The work we do here, though, I believe, is making that shift more powerfully, more quickly, more gently, more collaboratively, reducing the amount of suffering and upheaval. And all working together, we achieve this in leaps and bounds. At least that's my perception. So allowing these last threads of light to do their work. Holding Gaia steady on her course, strengthening her connection to the greater universe, place within it, strengthening her own soul and her own heart space, her own nervous system as she supports each of us. She needs a solid, stable core in her own self, as do we all. Nod of acknowledgement to each and every being assisting at this time, encircled with us and around us. Each of you, dear ones, joining these calls, watching these videos, sharing them around, assists the intentions here, which I assure you are quite a high and pure nature. I dearly and desperately wish each and every being on this planet to have a good, successful and meaningful life, free of struggle and pain, free of all forms of oppression, able to enjoy beauty of ourselves and others and the natural world and our creations and our experiences at all levels. Let's gently come back, releasing our connection to each other, gently coming back through and down, gently into our bodies in the place where we sit or lie right now. Gently landing within, connecting once more to your heart space, to your physical body, to your breath, being present, calm, centered, and certain of your place within, of just how much you're loved, just how much you're valued, just how important your contribution is. You are here at this time for very, very good reasons, and we're discovering more and more about them every day. So I hope you'll be excited by that more often than you're overwhelmed. And when you are overwhelmed, I hope you're very, very gentle with yourself and patient and kind. Allow yourself to rest. Okay. Much love to all of you. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you again next week, and I will see you over this coming weekend. Many ambassadors from right around the world presenting the 1 Million Meditators Weekend of Love. We try and fill each spot continuously. I'm hoping that we don't have too many gaps in there. So anytime that you feel like coming in, there will be somebody there at the 1 Million Meditators Facebook page, on their website, on the YouTube channel, presenting beautiful One Million Meditators track for you, which is again embedded with all sorts of beautiful codes, assisting the growth of both you and the planet and everyone else. So I hope to see you on one of mine. I'm presenting 4 different spots this weekend. There are many beautiful people from all around the world. So no matter what time you feel like joining in, there will be someone there to guide you through. Okay, I'll let you go now. Thank you so much. I'll see you again soon. Bye.